What's up guys, how's it going? This is Steve as always, back with another DVD collection video showing off all of the DVDs in my collection from the Cam Motion Pictures Retro 80s Horror Collection. If you guys haven't heard of the Retro 80s Horror Collection that Cam Motion Pictures released on DVD a few years ago, they're pretty much films from the 80s that were shot either on VHS, 8mm, or 16mm film, made specifically for the home video market. Some of these films had a big impact even in the beginning when the mom and pop video stores were thriving in the late 80s and early 90s, and gained an even bigger cult following when they were re-released on DVD. I know I've said this a couple of times, but these films, especially the films in the Retro 80s line, are the reason why I wanted to become a filmmaker. So thanks Cam Motion Pictures, and thank you to the people responsible for making these great films and having such a big impact on so many filmmakers like myself. As of recently, the DVDs went out of print. Alternative Cinema no longer carries them on their website, and if you even look on Amazon or eBay, some of these DVDs are worth a lot of money. I know that some of these films were available on Alternative Cinema's VOD service, but to my knowledge, they're no longer available. Hopefully some of these films will be re-released like the Splatter Farm box set that came out not too long ago. So, without further ado, let's check out the DVDs in the Cam Motion Pictures Retro 80s Horror Collection. The first one up is Beauty Queen Butcher, and surprisingly this is the only one of the Camp Retro 80s Horror Collection DVDs that is still in print and is still available on the Alternative Cinema website. This one is shot on beta, from what I believe. The film is about a girl named Phyllis Loden who gets picked on by the other girls at school and gets entered into a beauty pageant, only to give the other girls in the pageant, as well as the woman running the pageant, an excuse to bully and torture her until she loses her mind and goes on a killing spree. Really funny film with some great 80s music. The next one up, I'm pretty sure everyone who knows of the Retro 80 line knows about this one, Cannibal Camp Out. This was Jon McBride's first film, shot in 1988, I believe, on VHS, about a group of campers that go camping in the woods, and they're being stalked by these backwood redneck cannibals. Really gory and disgusting film. One of the best shot on video films out there with some of the best gore. A lot of people might not like the movie. A lot of people say that the film is boring, but most of the people agree that the gore is amazing, and they have a great documentary on the DVD on how they made the gore. The next one up is Ghoul School, and this one goes under so many different DVD names. This one is the Super Bloody Splatter University Edition. The one advertised in the trailers on the Cam Motion Pictures website, as well as on the DVD trailers, goes under Splatter University Special Edition, and even in the bumper for the DVD it goes under another one. I know this one is released on a different DVD that's still in print, and actually Camp put this out in a DVD and comic book edition. So that's available on their website now if you want to check that out. To be honest, I haven't really watched Ghoul School in a long time. I know it's shot on 8mm film and directed by Tim Ritter. I know that there are some great effects in this one, and the music is just awesome. And this DVD is filled with special features and short films. For anybody that likes 8mm film, and especially zombies as a whole, I definitely say check out Ghoul School. The next one is Killing Spree. This is a Tim Ritter film, one of my favorites besides Truth or Dare. This one is shot on 16mm film about a guy who is married to his second wife and is just terrified of her cheating on him until one day he finds her diary talking about how she slept with several different guys, and he goes on a killing spree, let alone the title, going after everybody that she wrote about in her diary. Really great gore, and the music is absolutely kick-ass. Killing Spree is one of my favorites, and I do know that it's available on DVD and Blu-ray now through SRS Cinema, so if you want to still check it out. You could check it out through SRS Cinema, but amazing film. The next one is Splatter Farm. This is the Polonia brother film directed by Mark and John Polonia. This is one of my favorites, probably, if not maybe in my top 3 favorites of the retro 80s line, and definitely in my top 10 shot on video films of all time, about 2 brothers that go to a farm and have to deal with their aunt's handyman, who is just a straight up weirdo, necrophiliac, and murderer. The documentary on the DVD is outstanding. For anybody that is aspiring to become a filmmaker or loves DIY cinema, Splatter Farm is one to check out. And not too long ago, Camp Motion Pictures released Splatter Farm in the big box VHS DVD combo. This one is available on their website, so if you want to check out Splatter Farm, you could check it out in this set, or you could also buy the 2-disc edition DVD, also available on their website. This one is probably my favorite shot-on-video film of all time, if not one of my favorites, and I know a lot of you guys' favorites. Video Violence. This one is directed by Gary Cohen, and he signed this one for me years ago. Thanks a lot, Gary. This one is one of the most creative of the shot-on-video films, not just for the retro 80s line, but for shot-on-video films abroad, about a video store in a town where the townspeople are very oddly obsessed with violence. Everybody that goes into this video store just likes horror films and movies with a lot of gratuitous gore, and videotapes start popping up at the video store of snuff movies made in the town. Amazing gore, the music is great, and the story is phenomenal, and it does come with part 2 on it, which is absolutely ridiculous but a lot of fun, and the commentary and behind the scenes with Gary Cohen is also really great. For any fan of shot on video, or anybody that loves video stores, Video Violence is one of the best ones to check out. I can't say enough about it. Speaking of Video Violence, I also have the Video Violence Die Hard Videovore edition. This one was put out a few years ago. This one is limited edition, and it did sell out. An amazing, huge box set to celebrate, I believe, the 25th anniversary of Video Violence. I've shown this off a couple of times, but the attention to detail is phenomenal on this box set. Inside is parts 1 and part 2 of the original Video Violence and Video Violence 2. And inside is the Redux Deluxe 2013 Director's Cut Edition, which is pretty much both movies combined into one. And this one also comes with a few extra goodies, a button, a membership card to the video store, as well as a t-shirt, which I do not have in the set with me right now. And it also comes with a poster, a really awesome graphic poster. If you missed out on this edition, I feel really bad for you. It's definitely one of my favorites in the collection. And the 2013 Director's Cut DVD in the Videovore edition box set comes with a new commentary with Michael Rosso and Paige Davis from Camp Motion Pictures, as well as Gary Cohen. Different from the Video Violence DVD commentary, as well as the Basement commentary. A lot of new stuff discussed in this that I really enjoyed. The last one of the DVDs is Woodchipper Massacre. This is another Jon McBride film. This is his second film after Cannibal Camp Out. Very different from Cannibal, about a family whose father goes out of town and the kids are babysat by their aunt, and one of the kids accidentally kills the aunt, and they decide to dispose of her body in the wood chipper that's in their backyard. This is the first shot on video film that I've ever seen, the first retro 80s DVD that I owned, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to become a filmmaker. Absolutely fantastic, and hopefully this will come back in print soon. And last but not least, this is the Basement box set. This is the only one besides Beauty Queen Butcher that is still available on the Alternative Cinema website. Like the Splatter Farm box set, this is a big box VHS, definitely bigger than a regular big box VHS, and they did correct that with the Splatter Farm release. This set comes with The Basement, which is another film by Tim Ritter, the same guy who did Ghoul School. Captives, which is the third film by Gary Cohen, the director of Video Violence and Video Violence 2. And it does come with parts 1 and 2 of Video Violence, as well as Cannibal Camp Out. For anybody that missed out on the Video Violence or Cannibal Camp Out DVD releases, the Basement box set is the option to go for now. And this one, of course, is signed by Gary Cohen. Thanks again, Gary. But let me know, what are your favorite films from the Retro 80s line, or other shot-on-video films that haven't been released that you might want to see Cam Motion Pictures release on DVD. And also leave a comment down below if you want to see Cam Motion Pictures re-release the Retro 80s Horror Collection line. Anyways guys, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you dislike it, hit that thumbs down button. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Honestly, whatever it is you guys do. Once again, my name is Steve, and until next time, see y'all later.